welcome to the Rising Stars of Comedy. I'm Akriti, Tyagi. This is an extremely important episode for us as Rising Stars completes its 100 episodes today. Cherry on the cake for us is our guest for this show. I have worked with him on The Bottom Line and was instantly enamored with his wit, his intelligence, his chilled out nature. But most of all, his humility, his charm, his exuberant energy. He has performed across the nation, has authored 2 books, is the founder of one of India's premier comedy groups, the East India Comedy. He is undoubtedly one of India's top comedians, a force to be reckoned with. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my personal favorite, Sorabh Pant.
Woo! Yes! Thank you! Oh my God, this is amazing! This is such an honor for you.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. What a great joke I have opened with. I really want to know what this mic is doing here when there's nobody sitting watching this.
Because we are doing a mock comedy show here.
A mock comedy show.
Yes.
That's why you decided to call me. It's like this is guy who does comedy pretendingly. And I like how this comparison between our looks. Like you're dressed for the Oscars, I'm dressed for like
I'm preparing. I'm preparing.
What is that? You're pretending to be a snake.
No, I'm preparing.
So what's up, So what's your journey to comedy been like? How have you felt?
It's been a good one year. Thanks,
Yeah,
Thanks
that's so nice.
so much for asking.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah,
so,
but I'm still the host of the show,
Yeah.
so we'll start the show on that note. Thank you.
I love cricket and I watch cricket like a true Indian should. I don't watch it on like ESPN, Star Sports, I watch it on Doordarshan. Because Doordarshan makes cricket 10 times more exciting. Anything could happen in the middle of the match. It could be the most crucial moment in the match. भारत को चाहिए 5 रन जीतने के लिए. गेंदबाज अंदर आए हैं, गेंदबाज ने बॉल डाली, धोनी ने बल्ला घुमाया, बॉल हवा में, बॉल निर्मा
How did you think about pursuing a career in comedy? How? How did it happen?
You see, what happened was I had Iron Man's heart, which got removed. I learned comedy completely by chance. I was working with Veer Das.
Yeah.
And he was a comedian. I mean, he still is. I don't know why he was. Like, it's not like he's moved on to becoming a salesman at Big Bazaar or something. But you walk inside and he's like, would you like to buy some Mumbai salsa sauces which we have for you? Oh, I have a travel brochure. Go on, guys. Anyone?
Acha, so then.
So yeah, Veer and me were working together for a long time on a show on a rival channel which I can't name.
Yeah, please don't.
And yeah, we were working on a news comedy show there for a very long time. And then Veer was like, hey, listen, I'm doing a show in Delhi tomorrow. Okay. And do you want to join? And his show then was called Walking on Broken Glass. And I'd never done stand-up before.
Okay.
And he's like, come, it'll be great. You're damn funny. I'm like, yeah, Veer, I'm going to rock this shit. And I land up on stage. And usually the way it happens for comedians is that you go through open mics where you test out jokes first in front of 30 friends. They're like, you're so talented, even though inside they're like, you're terrible, please quit tomorrow. I basically made my stand-up comedy debut in front of 415 people who were there to see Veer Das. And I was supposed to do, I think, 11 minutes. I did my set in 4 minutes.
Okay.
I was just the worst set in the world. And the joke from that set, which Veer and me keep talking about, is my hot baby joke.
Okay. Which is?
which is my opening joke in front of 400 relatively conservative people in Delhi. Like this is like 6 years back.
Okay.
The joke was that you know what? I hate people who are married and then they come and show you their baby pictures of their kids. And I finally figured out a way to stop them from showing me baby pictures. As soon as they show me a baby album, I look at it and I'm like, that's one hot baby. Oh yeah, look at that, the baby in the bathtub. Oh, that baby now it's wearing a swimsuit. That's the Pamela Anderson of babies. And that was my opening joke. In front of 400 people. They were all like, what is happening? Why is this guy being provided with a mic? And yeah, that's where I started. And I did that show, and we did 2 back-to-back shows, and I did that joke back-to-back, and Veer is like, can you please stop doing that joke? I'm like, no man, it's funny bro, you don't know comedy. So basically that was how I started comedy, and I've never done those 2 jokes ever again in my life because they're terrible.
I love Mumbai. We like Mumbai. Yes, again, yes. Guys, I, as a comedian, have traveled everywhere. I've done shows all over the world. I did a show recently in Dombey Valley. Yeah, that's right. Yes. I did a show in Candy Valley as well. I did a show in LA, guys. Lokhandwala Andheri, what's up? It's going down. It's going down.
comedy, which is, you know, which as a career is not even a registered profession in India.
It's registered under others.
Okay.
Other services, which sounds so dubious.
So which means that you've obviously searched.
I have, because
You Googled it.
My CA was like, when I was filing for service tax, I pay service tax. I'm very rich. And it's there on the other services, and which makes me sound so shady, right? I'm in other services. You want to come for other services?
How did you break the news to the family?
My family. I don't think there was any news to break. I don't think it was like overnight, where it's like, today I'm writing for TV and the next day I'm in the whatever. I think it was a very gradual progression.
Okay.
And my parents were actually very supportive of what I did. Primarily because I don't think I left them much option. where I was like, they were very, very supportive and very nice. But even if they weren't, I think I would have still been what I'm doing right now. And also my sister more than made up for me, because she's very overqualified and she's an MBA and she won scholarships to do MBAs abroad, and very intelligent and annoying. No, my sister's awesome. So I think she made up for it. So I think they realized that that's where we're going to earn credibility as a family from, and this guy's where we're going to earn disrepute. And there was a year where I think I had so after I left college, I tried everything.
I love cricket, man. I hate it when you're watching a match and in the middle of an over they cut to an advertisement. It doesn't make sense to me. Our cricketers are in half the ads anyway. Just stay on the ground, let them shoot the ad there itself. Middle of an over, Sachin appeals to the umpire. Umpire says not out. Sachin grabs the middle stump, stabs the umpire in the heart with it, turns to stump camera. Hi, life insurance. That could come anywhere. By the way, that's the first time in history Kamli has done a Sachin impersonation. Or like Harbhajan Singh gets into a Maruti car, just starts driving it all around Dhoni, annoying the hell out of Dhoni, and Dhoni like, "Oye, chhota bas kar yaar." And Bhaji like, "I ki chhota paata petrol khata nahi aata."
I think you're one of those very, very rare comedians who I see has written so much. Even for Bottom Line, I remember you would furiously be writing. You had new sets, new jokes, new ideas, you know, and ideating constantly. Does it not get heavy after a certain point in time, you know, to be ideating so much, to be thinking so much, to write constantly?
Well, it's a very weird thing, but like I think all comedians tend to not be good at too much.
Yeah.
Like it's like there are probably two things I'm good at doing in the planet, and one of them is writing jokes. And I'll be good at writing novels. Right now I'm okay.
He's written two.
I've written two, guys.
He's written
I don't know who I'm talking to here.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
I've written two, guys. Yeah, I mean, the body of work honestly comes from professional pride. I want to be the best at what I'm doing. I may not be there yet, I may never be there yet, but I will attempt to be there constantly. And also, it's a striving from coming from a very professional family. Yeah. Like my mom and dad were like UPSC toppers, which at that point of time basically meant that they were amongst the top 10 most intelligent people in that year in the history of the country. My sister is like very, very smart, very intelligent. So I always grew up in a family which sort of believed in being pretty professional, and I think most of the time I work with people who are professional. So I don't really see why a comedian can't work 6 hours a day.
Okay.
There is no reason why you can't write jokes for 6 hours a day. A lot of like younger cynical people are like, हाँ पर यार मेरा वो जो hit है ना वो कैसे आएगा, and you are just like selling out and writing, and I'm like, no, that's what you do.
Yeah.
How can you not? So yeah, I think there's like a love for comedy, B, professionalism, and also I like money. I like getting like paid.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, that's the bottom line.
Olino falecista furulilo fishate, which is Russian for oe, which is Russian for oe. I don't have a joke. Don't expect me to have a joke every time. It's not a funny show, right? We learn something as well. Anyway, let's crack some jokes, because things have happened. There was a meeting between a genocidal terrorist and a vainglorious journalist which kicked up a storm in India as Ved Pratap Vedic met Hafiz Saeed for an interview in Pakistan. First of all, 1 second, your name is Ved Pratap Vedic. You sound less like a journalist and more like a Vedic maths
class, like coaching class, like, "Bacha, today I will teach you how to multiply your fame by ignoring the interest of your country raised to the power of me getting retweeted on Twitter. Equals success."
You obviously, as I mentioned, you founded the East India Comedy.
Yeah, I gave birth to it.
He did,
I
literally.
was pregnant for 1 day.
Yes,
and then the stamp duty got paid.
Yeah.
So,
And anybody who's seen the logo has seen his face on that.
no, they removed my face from the logo, by the
why?
way. Yeah, they did. Like,
How dare they?
well, because everyone was like, why should we be under your thumb rule? Basically, my dictatorship
it's
was
like
a problem.
that.
Yeah. And also, yeah, so that's, I think ever since my name, my face got removed from the logo, I'm like, I'm done, bros. I'm working. No, so it's,
But how did East India Comedy come about?
So Sapan, Sahil, Kunal and me have been friends before we became comedians. I think we, like, it was almost like, you know how, like, Sindhis will join NSCI just because they are all Sindhis. And I think we started East India Comedy because we were comedians.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, the idea was basically to, there were a lot of venues which were interested in doing comedy, and obviously you can't do 60 minutes of new jokes every day. So it was literally purely on all four of us self-interest to, you know, combine together, and we can do shows all over the place. And if you see footage of some of the shows we did, oh my God, it was horrendous. It was so bad. Like yesterday, we saw one clip where Sahil and Sapan had done one sketch for the first time, and it was just puns.
Really?
It was just like, Sahil is like, so, I saw Godfather yesterday, and it's like, Al Pacino, what about Cappuccino? It was like that level of jokes, and we're like, what is this rubbish? so we were terrible, and I think, like, fortunately, I mean, also, we would have never been able to do, like, the number of videos and stuff that we do if we were separate, so yeah.
My name is Sorabh Pant. This is the East India Comedy News, where we bring you the news that's fresh. Fresher than a Marwadi bride in a Suhagrat. Okay, that's a bad example. They're not fresh anymore. But look, traditionally, we've been told to always respect and mourn the dead. But not today, because the asshole is dead. That's right, Mumbai. Go out there to Gateway of India and roam around naked. Take shots at Leopold. Go and watch a screening of Casablanca, because frankly, my dear, I do give a damn that Casab is dead. Woohoo! What a win for India. Even though it took us crores of money, lots of years, solid manpower, and terrorism is still rampant across the country. Wow!
Shah Jahan wasn't romantic. Shah Jahan was the world's first Delhiite, alright?